My name is Doug Cody. I am a native of Jackson County. I was born and raised here. I'm now 67 years old. Got a Bachelor of Science degree from Western Carolina University. Graduated in 1972. I've served on the Board of County Commissioners one term from 2010 to 2014, and I'm married, have 2 daughters, and I'm on the Board of Trustees at Southwestern Community College. I'm on the board of Airport Board, Jackson County Airport Board, and I've served on the TWASA board in the past.
So I'm Boyce Deeks, and I'm running for the office of County Commissioner, and it's my second term that I'll be running for, and it'll probably be my last term if I get reelected. And I taught school for 30-some years, and I worked for Congressman Heath Shuler in the Congressional District for 6 years, worked at Western Carolina University in the Western North Carolina livestock market, and put up hay and farm and try to be the best granddad I can to 6 grandkids. Well, there's a couple things I'd like to see done. We've kind of beat around about an animal shelter. We need to see that taken care of. I'd like to help the school system more with some things that I see some projects they're doing, especially they need some restrooms on the Vista side of the stadium over there. We have really tried to clean up the county and do some things with the roadside litter, and I'd like to see us continue doing that. And try to make the schools as safe as we can in the environment that we're in right now.
Over the past 4 years, I don't see a lot that's been happening compared to the 4 years that I was county commissioner. I'd like to pay particular attention to economic development and, of course, supporting of the schools, which we did before. And also, I would like to be more transparent as a government entity and let the taxpayers know exactly how their dollars are being spent. Also, I would like to give people opportunity to improve themselves, and the best way to do that, in my estimation, is to encourage business growth, industrial and business growth, which has been neglected for a good while now. But to do that, we have to be, come into the 21st century with cell phone and internet service and water and sewer infrastructure. Well, I would be willing to take a look at it. I mean, I think the important thing for everyone to remember on this is that we're in this to help people, and if this decision is detrimental to meeting that goal, then I think it deserves another look. But if we're providing the services that we need, that need to be provided for people in a more efficient, effective way, I think I think the move was right. I kind of get the impression that this thing came up suddenly as a political issue, and it was to divert attention away from the fact that the current commissioners, my opponent included, have accomplished very little in the 4 years that they've been in office.
Well, if I'm reelected, and there'll have to be 3 of us elected Democrats for this to happen, but if I'm reelected and there's 2 others, we'll sure move we'll do away with this consolidation of the health and social services, and we'll put it back the way it was. And it was working fine. We had great people on there, and there's no reason. This was a excellent solution to a problem that we didn't have. And it's been something that the people have been against completely, and we've been accused of this becoming political. It has become political because we've got a commission now that's really acting against the best interest of the citizens, and we'll reverse this if we have an opportunity to do so. Well, I think, this is a problem throughout the country, and it may be a little less problem right now because we have the unemployment rate is so high, but still we have problems, and I'd like to see in the future somewhere along us be able to build a facility ourselves, and I don't know if we want to get in the business of running a homeless shelter in the county, but find some group, and there's a lot of groups I think would jump up and maybe run something like this if we could get a really good facility. But now I think we've done a good job of providing food and all to some of these groups that take care of the homeless, and I don't think anybody's ever asked for help, but we some way through someone we didn't find them help.
Homelessness is a serious thing. I don't know exactly how serious it is in our county here. I mean, economic conditions have improved over the years. I think that has probably lessened the problem with homelessness. I want our county citizens to be serviced as a part of anything that we do here, and I would be willing to fund organizations that toward that end. But as far as people passing through here and taking advantage of our goodwill and funding and everything, I would be totally against that. I think we have a lot of organizations in place that are working toward that goal. We have Neighbors in Need, we have United Christian Ministries, Community Table. All of those are components and of helping people that are in need. Education is a very important thing. I mean, we unless our children are properly educated, then our county and our nation is in trouble. When I was a county commissioner, we honored 100% request for funding of every budget that the school board brought before us. I know there's been a tremendous amount of money spent on physical infrastructure in the schools, and I just saw the report card on how our schools did compared to the state average and everything, and I would, for the investment that we're putting into education, I'd like to see that improve some. And whatever we need to do toward that end, I'd be willing to look at it. We don't have an infinite amount of money here in Jackson County, and right now, I looked at the last budget, I think we spent like $14 million on education. So that's a substantial amount of our budget right there. And I think it's time that we get serious about seeing some results for the investment that we make in education.
Well, that's been a thing for a long time, these unfunded mandates. It's real easy for the state to ask us to do things that they feel like's real important, but then they don't show the importance of it by giving you funds to take care of it, and then put the school system, put the counties in a situation where we shouldn't be put. And I know we had to increase taxes this past year by 1 cent to take care of some security situations after some of the tragic things that happened across the country in other schools, and I was glad to do that, and I think all 5 of the commissioners were, and it's something that it's not a partisan thing or whatever. But hopefully we can do a better job maybe of, and we've put some money into counseling and psychiatry maybe in schools, and helping kids that maybe need some help that's been ignored, and that may help this situation. Well, I know we still have places in the county where they have a problem having the internet service. And to be truthful, I don't know exactly what we can do about that. A lot of it's private sources, but I'd like to see that worked on. We got this thing with the infrastructure 107 and what's going to happen with that, and that's a difficult situation. We've dealt with for 30 years and maybe longer. We got 38,000 cars using that highway, and I think we're going to have to slow down just a little bit. But it's going to be a difficult problem to fix a huge problem there. So, but I don't think the solution to it is do nothing. So, I'd like for us to keep continuing looking at maybe ways to alleviate that traffic problem out there. The infrastructure, we're trying to do some things with some more recreation facilities down around Kuala and still up at Savannah, and I think that's important.
The county needs to establish some goals as to what areas they would like to see growth occur, or where they would like to see it occur, and partner with TWASA and provide infrastructure, water and sewer infrastructure for those areas. But the main thing is we need to have a plan. We are surrounded by counties that have industrial or business parks, business incubators, and we have none of that. And that is a disgrace, I tell you right now. Getting back to the infrastructure issue, we could have public-private partnerships to develop better internet service. I know the cell phone towers in the last 4 years, I think there might have been 2 cell phone towers put in Jackson County. The process of going and getting a cell phone tower installed in Jackson County is so arduous. If they meet the qualifications, meet the demands of the ordinance and everything, give them a grant. Let them come in here and provide services for our people like counties everywhere else.